battle against the Superman, but also back to the usual Hearth Flame Ogerpon, but notably no Rillabooms, so definitely have Landorus in the front, I think. Intimidates. Maybe a Cresselia. We could try and do our... try and get Ursaluna in. Ursaluna would do a lot of damage to pretty much their entire team except the Landorus. I like those glasses. Roaring Moon, Iron Hands. Booster energy on Roaring Moon maybe, and fake out on the Iron Hands. Let's see. We do get a double Intimidate off, which is going to be useful on both of those two Pokemon though. It is Booster Energy Roaring Moon. Boosting speed. Probably going to get faked out here on Cresselia. He doesn't want me to get a Trick Room off. So, what I will do is I will Earthquake, get some chip damage out, and protect with Cresselia. Acrobatics maybe? Night Slash? Forward. Yep, fake out onto Cresselia. What is Roaring Moon going to do? Probably, would you double into Cresselia? Knock off onto the Landorus. Alright. That does do a little bit of damage from Rocky Helmet. And we do get off our Earthquake then, honestly. Which might be really good for us. How much does this do? Takes Roaring Moon down to half, as well as the Iron Hands. So we can honestly just do that again. What does he have in the back? No, I have to go Terra Water and Trick Room right now because letting the Iron Hands go for a Wild Charge on the following turn is disastrous. So, Trick Room here. Surely he doesn't Wild Charge here, right? Against my Cresselia. I'm going Terra Water to avoid Knockoff being super effective, but if he goes Knockoff plus Wild Charge... Uh-oh. To be fair, if he does do that, then Earthquake from Landorus should get a double KO. Yep, Knockoff onto Cresselia. Mental Hope goes away. No Wild Charge, please. Landorus goes first with Earthquake as well. That might get a KO on both of them. Oh, Iron Hands lives on a sliver of health. Roaring Moon does go down though. Surely you don't Wild Charge. Wow, he Wild Charges into Cresselia. We survive though. And he takes the recoil damage. Yeah, the Intimidate from earlier definitely helped out there. Maybe we didn't even need the Terra Water. Maybe Knockoff wouldn't have done enough damage to us. But alright. Dimensions get twisted. No Ursaluna just yet. But I mean, he has two Pokemon left. One of them is Ogerpon. This has Woodhammer. We have to be careful. The other one is Landorus. It says Intimidate. This is good. Rather get Landorus out now so that we don't get Ursaluna intimidated. We can Rock Slide. And honestly, Ice Beam the Landorus might get a KO. I think no matter what happens, we should be safe, because if he does somehow double KO here, we'll have Sucker Punches. Oh, Spiky Shield. We'll have Sucker Punches and we'll have just Ursaluna in general. He does have a Terror though. Ice Beam does not KO Landorus. That is not Assault Vest, I think, with how much damage that did. Then again though, it is quad weak. So maybe it is Assault Vested. Like, Return Rock Slide though. Does not do a lot of damage. So we can just do the same thing. Rinse and repeat. Cresselia should move. Yeah, Cresselia would move first, take out the Landorus. And then with poor little Ogerpon by itself, it cannot take out all four of my Pokemon. Battle against Morga VGC. Oh, hello. And speaking of VGC, a very VGC style team with the classic Amoonguss. None of the new fancy stuff yet. So that makes things very interesting then. I feel like stakes are high now that I'm playing against a VGC player. But I will say though, this does look like very good territory for a Cresselia Trick Room. So maybe let's try it out. Let's lead with Zapdos and a Cresselia. And then obviously we'll have Ursaluna in the back. And let's bring Urshifu as well. It is Qianpao Landorus. Intimidate plus some potential threats from that Qianpao. Maybe what we do here is we just insta-switch out. We could go Terra Fire. I don't think that'll help us out. I could just manually switch into Ursaluna here, but the thing is, an Ice-type move from Qianpao still hits me super effectively no matter what. So, honestly, I think I'm going to Terra Fire here and Heat Wave. What will Landorus be doing? Landorus is probably using Rock Slide, right? I'm going to Ice Beam it. Forget about trying to go for our Trick Room shenanigans. Let's just go all-out offense. Might be my undoing, but let's see. Of course, Terra Fire is going to be very scary for this Landorus. I need to get rid of it right now, so that's why I'm going for the Ice Beam. I'm hoping Landorus is attacking the Cresselia. Yep. which case, please be a Moongus. In which case, Heat Wave plus Ice Beam might get a KO. It is Heatran. Oh, Flash Fire Heatran. Read like a book. Also, Icicle Crash misses us anyway, so we just waste a Terra. You love to see it. We no longer, of course, have a Terra Water of our own, so Cresselia is pretty much dead meat here. Ice Beam's not going to do much. Very little. Alright, we are in a bit of a pickle. If we discharge here, and I go into Ursaluna, we might survive. Assault Vest Ground type Heatran might not be too scary, but let's see. That Qian Pao, depending on what it does, probably Icicle Crash Ursaluna again. Sacred Sword onto the Zapdos, that's fine. That means Discharge will not affect our Ursaluna, it'll get rid of Qian Pao. Heatran though, that's we have Assault Vest and it's a ground type, so Heatran might not be too much of a threat. Heatwave, okay, that's fine. Wow, Zapdos is really like avoiding everything. And yeah, that does a lot of damage to Ursaluna. Flamel. Oh wow, that was a Heatwave burn. That's actually kind of bad because that means we take chip damage from that burn. And Landorus comes back in now for the Intimidate. Alright, our play now is to somehow pivot around to get Ursaluna in under Trick Room. So, I'm gonna try and Hurricane the Landorus. How do I get out of this predicament? Because what's stopping him from just spamming Heatwave now? He hasn't shown his Terror yet as well, so this is very scary. Stomping Tantrum, yeah. Now super effective against the Zapdos. Paralyze on Landorus though, not bad, honestly. Maybe he gets full parried. Of course, having lowered speed might not be that great for us under Trick Room, but let's see. Here, there is still a way we can win this. It's gonna be very... Oh, it's gonna be very risky. We have to hope that we get off a Trick Room with Cresselia. Landorus full powers. Cresselia survives, gets Trick Room off, and that's how we go. And Heatwave doesn't KO. And if it weren't for this Flash Fire Heatran, we probably would have had a much better spot here. Going Landorus, okay, that's fine. That means as... Oh, there's the Amoongus! Yeah, he sees a Trick Room coming. But does Heatran KO Cresselia though? That is the main issue. He's gonna Terra as well. Terra Gross? Oh no, yeah, it's obviously gonna be on Heatran. But what is it gonna be though? Terra Gross. Because we no longer have Hurricane on the field from Zapdos, that makes sense. Heatwave, will that get a KO? Ooh, we survive with Cresselia. Okay, not all hope is lost just yet, but that Amoongus though is gonna be... Oh, it gets the burn onto the Urshifu. Alright, well we get our Trick Room, but we have the worst possible things against us right now. A Grass Terror Heatran and an Amoongus. Let's just see how this goes. Rage Powder, of course we get redirected, that's fine, I guess. Sword should KO Amoongus. Oh, it probably has Rocky Helmet though, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. I think Cresselia goes before Heatran. We hopefully heal up enough that we survive this. If we could survive this Heatran... Hang on a second. Yeah, that Flash Fire proc really hurts. Maybe he misses. Maybe he misses. Maybe he misses. Maybe he misses. He does not miss. Yeah, if it weren't for the Flash Fire, that would not have KO'd Ursaluna. It would not have done as much damage to the other Pokemon as well. Oh, hello, Jack. Very interesting team. Although, to be fair, I like it. The Water Mask on the, what is it called? Ogerpon. But also Sinistcha as well. That is kind of interesting. Let's lead Landorus and Zapdos, but then have Cresselia, Ursaluna in the back. I'll still go for the Trick Room option, mainly because I don't think the other option is as strong. But I think, though, that just the Zapdos plus Landorus by themselves can get a lot of here. I don't have to try and switch them out right away. They can get work done right from the get-go. Show me Shanaenae. Okay, no, never mind. There's Landorus and Iron Bundle. Boost energy? This is actually kind of scary. So that Iron Bundle has a super effective move into both of us. No booster energy. Do I use my Terror right here? Freeze Dry, though. Oh, Freeze Dry onto either one of these is going to do a lot of damage. Even my switch on Ursaluna. Oh, I'm going to stay in. I'm going to Terra Water with Landorus. Because he doesn't have Assault Vest. At least Zapdos has Assault Vest, so maybe we can survive that. And then I shall Volt Switch into Cresselia, I think. I'm not sure if going Terra Water here is the play, but it is something. Ideally, I get rid of that Iron Bundle. Sinistcha being a Grass type, right? Grass Ghost. That might be a threat now to this Landorus. Might be opening myself up to some weaknesses here. Icy Wind, that's fine. Zapdos avoids the attack. Okay, that's perfectly fine by me then. It's gonna lower our speed, but that's okay. I wonder if that's Choice Scarf then. Rock Slide. Oh, a lot of damage, but Zapdos does survive with a critical hit. Okay, that balances out everything else, but never mind, that doesn't balance out that. Alright, things are now significantly more difficult. Volt Switch was meant to be super effective onto that Iron Bundle and get rid of it. Well then. Let's switch into Cresselia, I suppose, manually. We can get the Volt Switch off, maybe we can get the regular Switch. I was gonna say, yeah, now we get Freeze Dry off now that we didn't KO it, and super effective. And we are slower because of Icy Wind, so Rock Slide does get the KO. Oh, no, it doesn't. Intimidate was just enough to keep us safe. Rock Slide takes more damage onto that Iron Bundle again. But he just Freeze Dries again, doesn't he? Let's Rock Slide again. It's gonna go down no matter what. But we can also no, not Luna Blessing. Trick Room here. We'll get... Oh, Protect. That's honestly fine by me. As long as we don't get a flinch again from Rock Slide. Please no flinch, please no flinch, please no flinch, please no flinch. Okay, perfect. No flinch, Trick Room goes off. Do I just go for straight up Earthquake here, or should I Facade? No, I shouldn't Facade because of Sinistra in the back. Yeah, Earthquake is definitely the way to go. But the one annoying thing is that we don't get, because this wasn't a Volt Switch or anything, we don't get the burn just yet. Let's go for an Earthquake. That should still get a KO onto the Iron Bundle. And then let us Ice Beam the Landorus. It's growing anyway. That's why I didn't want to Facade, because it's probably going to be... Oh no, it's Iron Hands. This is Fake Out possibilities. Earthquake is going to do a lot of damage to it though, I think. Not as much, since it's not a guts boost, but... How much does it do? Decent enough damage. Obviously it wouldn't matter, because on the following turn it would have KO'd anyway, but... oh, is that a crit? No, that is just Cresselia one-shotting the Landorus. It is quad weak though, to be fair, so... I will take that very gladly. What comes out now though? Ogerpon, hello. Ogerpon with a Water Mask. I'm definitely gonna double protect here. I'm very scared about what's gonna happen. Actually, I could go for... If he fakes out Ursaluna here, Cresselia still gets an attack in, but Cresselia can't do much. Honestly, how many turns left of Trick Room are there? 3. I can afford to stall out a little bit. Just so I don't get faked out. Especially because I want to see what this Ogerpon does. Especially if he's going to Terra. This has to be Terra Water, right? On the Ogerpon. Alright, Terra Water Ogerpon, or I forget the name of the mask. Let's see what this is capable of. Is it just going to Ivy Cudgel with water, or is it going to have something else? Embody Aspect, that increases speed, does it not? Special defense. I mean, that's fine, we're using Earthquake. Oh, we're not using Earthquake, we're using Protect right now, but... In the following turn, though... I think I can understand why the Hearth Flame mask is used in both. There's Fake Out onto Ursaluna. It's probably doubling into it. But I think I can understand why Fire is the go-to one. Ivy Cudgel as well. Fire is just a good type to have as well. Grass Fire, it covers your coverage, I suppose. Coverage. Brilliant analysis there. But also, the stat boost as well. The fact that you get one Mold Breaker is huge. Especially the Mold Breaker plus Fire Ivy Cudgel is great, as I mentioned earlier. But also, the fact that the Fire Mask boosts your attack stat, where that is always going to be effective, because Ogerpon is a physical attacker. The other two masks boosting the... I suppose speed is also a good option. But the other two masks boosting defense and special defense, if you're like this, where I'm attacking you physically, it's not going to help you out if you have the sort of incorrect mask. Let's Lunar Blessing up as well, just in case. Follow me? I mean... I'm gonna follow you anyway with a spread move, but... Fine. Takes out Iron Hands. Does not take out the Ogerpon, but I mean, it's not attacking, so we don't have to worry about that. Iron Bundle will come in on the side, but we should be okay. Lunar Blessing will keep us safe as well. I'm sad that we didn't see the Sinistra. Or the Pheasantipity. Let's see. Yeah, like, again, the synergy with the attack boost as well, especially with the Grassy Glide. It's just so... It's the go-to option. Maybe, I could maybe see the possibility of the Stone Mask getting Sturdy on Ogerpon being an option, but beyond that, beyond the one turn of Sturdy that you get, I don't really see how much it'll do. Or how much it'll help. Spiky Shield will not really help out. It'll just prolong the inevitable. Double... hang on, how many turns left of Trick Room are there? Is this actually... Did he just actually stall out the Trick Room? Uh-oh. I mean, even then, though, I can protect Ursaluna, and I don't think he can KO my Cresselia, so I can just go for a Trick Room to reset it. So Ursaluna is definitely under threat here if they double into him. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Okay, so this would be scary, but what we can do is we can simply just protect. And I don't think he has enough to hit into Cresselia, so Trick Room. Worst case scenario, if he does KO Cresselia and I don't get Trick Room out, Zapdos might actually not get the KO. Actually, this is still kind of scary. Hang on a second. Hydro Pump. Okay, no, he's attacking into Ursaluna. We're fine. Unless he gets some crazy crit with Ivy Cudgel onto Cresselia that does enough to get a KO. No, okay, good. A crit would have maybe done it, honestly. Crit, if he was Fire Mask with a crit, that would have done it. He's probably going to double protect though, isn't he, again? Or is he just going to forfeit? Oh no, he's really going to stall this out. You really see that you can somehow win this. Alright, you know what? If you think that you can somehow get a win out of this, alright, maybe you get the miracle. Double protect. And then you somehow get a double crit into Cresselia the turn that I try and reset Trick Room. You know what? I'm all for it. He sees a way to win. As astronomically low as it may be, he sees the possibility and he's gonna take it. I will continue to heal up though, and I will continue to spam Earthquake until one of these go through. If he does go for double protect, he's an actual Chad, honestly. Okay, no, there we go. Alright, so definitely Ogerpon is a lot stronger than I thought. Specifically the Flame Mask or Hearth Flame Mask Ogerpon. The others still have a little to be shown.